Rahima. If you will bow your heads as I begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. I'm really excited for this evening. So if you will join us in the Sister Claire Muhammad School song. Okay. This place where we come to grow, to learn the things that we must know. Our school offers us the best knowledge, truth, and righteousness. Sister Clara Muhammad School, named for our sister dear. Dreams we fulfill right here. She worked and struggled that we may have a place to today. Sister Clara Muhammad School will never forget the lessons we learned. We'll take the wisdom, give it to us, and give it to others in turn. How proud we are to wear her name, her memories we hold dear. She opened the door to knowledge for us. We thank Allah for her. Her words have not gone in vain. History will bear her name, for she will build our future strong with the truth that she stood on. Sister Clara Muhammad School. Sister Clara Muhammad School. Okay, we'll have the graduates sit down. And I just want to introduce myself. I am teacher Zainab Nasir, worked in Claire Muhammad School, and now with the An Nas Islamic Institute. And I will be your hostess. Okay, so we're going to have a video montage of the An Nas program.
You have my computer. It's playing. I just did. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. No, I see it now.
Feel the sound of your heartbeat, dare loud. Take a heart and raise it down. Ooh, down. There's no guarantee. Back when I feel my strong. Oh, no.
Nas Graduation. So I'm going to give you a little history on the An Nas Islamic Institute. I do have my notes. So, the history of An Nas, as I can remember, started with a vision of Dr. Peters. Since Sister Claire Muhammad's school closure, she wanted something more for her own children. She wanted her children and other children to experience what she experienced as a young student in an Islamic institution. She then came up with the idea of a school being taught on the weekend that would offer the Islamic education to young children ages 5 to 13, with the focus on Quranic concept and Islamic knowledge. Dr. Peters then came up with the name An Nas for this weekend school. This is where I got involved and was asked to teach, since I had been a teacher at the Claire Muhammad School. And as I look back, I have fond memories of Claire Muhammad School, especially with my kindergarten class, which I taught from the time my own daughter was 5 years old until she graduated from the Waritheen Muhammad High School. Dr. Peters contacted a few other parents, who she had been in contact with, and who was also interested in having such a school that would offer Islamic education to young children. We started having classes for about an hour on Sundays in a small room adjacent to the New Africa kitchen, with about 12 students that were consistent and came every week. We continued until up before the pandemic. An Nas also sponsors summer activities. So since the pandemic, the idea was to have summer activities for the children. And so they get together and they go on different trips. We gather Great America, maybe the zoo, or even go to the park. Dr. Peters came up with an idea of reaching more of the children since the pandemic, and that was through Zoom platform. And we now have children in the program that's across the globe. So we have children that are from Atlanta, and her vision is to reach the children basically all over the globe. Also, Dr. Peters brought on board at that particular time Dr. Zaid Abdul Kareem. He has his own leadership program, and he also is a teacher with the Muslim American Logic Institute, known as MALI. She has instituted the An Nas Business Loan Program for young entrepreneurs. This program offers loans to young entrepreneurs, ages 9 to 18, with an interest-free loan up to $500. And in this program, they learn Islamic business practices. So look for more programs coming from the An Nas Islamic Institute as we are evolving every day. So right now, I'm going to present, I'm not going to present, but I'm going to show you the awards. So we have donors that donate to the An Nas Islamic Institute, but we have donors that pretty much go beyond the scope. And there's two individuals that will remain nameless. So they are like our angels for this particular program, and that's what we consider them as, our angels. And we have awards for them. Right. So we do have the awards, and I thought I was going to read something. So we do have the awards for these individuals, and they will be receiving these particular awards. And we just wanted to say that we appreciate their constant support, as we appreciate everybody else that also donate to the An Nas
Islamic Institute. So at this time, we're going to bring up our keynote speaker, and that is Dr. Hanifa Peters.
So, you know, we plan and Allah plans. And so, you know, first of all, I know we're going to do acknowledgments, but isn't it beautiful out here?
Yes.
I mean, this is the best graduation I've been to in the last 3 years. So I appreciate everyone. And we've been trying to work this technology and work this screen, but I'm gonna work with Allah right now, and I'm gonna go with it. So, I'm Dr. Peters. I will keep my social distance. I'll stay up here. Alhamdulillah. So, man, this An Nas has been a journey for me. And this year, being able to be the keynote at the second annual An Nas Graduation. And as you've noticed, we're actually acknowledging the 2020 and 2021 graduates. So this is 2 groups of graduates being presented this year. Because we had to take a pause last year because that was Allah's plan. And now we're coming back together, and it's really exciting that we're able to do this here in this way in our beautiful backyard. That I am I'm just in love with this space right now. We've done an excellent job. So, the title of my keynote this evening is Because. And the reason I chose that, I talked to my dad. I had called him, and I was going to go somewhere else. I was going to go like far. And he was like, "No, sister, come on back. Don't go there yet. They're not ready for that conversation." So I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to go there." Okay, so what am I going to talk about that makes sense for this graduation celebration? And it came to me over multiple, my husband will tell you, I am the last minute queen. So I actually been thinking about this for maybe months, but it actually landed on paper less than 24 hours ago. But that's just how my mind works, and it's just the way I've always been. So the title of today's keynote is Because. So you can't see the picture, and I'm probably going to have to figure out how to record this, but I have a picture of myself in these pigtails, and I have a sailor dress on. Maybe it's good that you can't see this picture.
I want to see it.
I know, I want to see it. But when Marcy gets the chance, she can come back out. But I attended preschool at Claire Muhammad School, and my first preschool school picture was of this beautiful little girl who looks a lot like Kayla Peters, with these 2 really big ponytails, puffy ponytails, and I still remember to this day when my mom actually put them in my hair. And though I was probably only 3 and a half, I knew I looked crazy, but it was okay. I accepted the fact that I had to wear these pigtails and I had to wear this sailor outfit. And the smile even says, "Mama, this ain't okay," but I need to take this picture. But it's a memory that I still have to this day. My preschool photo shoot, I remember to this day. And I remember it because it was a deep part of my journey to who I am now as a doctor in education. So the name I chose, An Nas, and I always laugh about this when I talk to Brother Yusuf Nasir. So originally, the name An Nas simply came from, it was supposed to be New Africa Studies. That's all it was, N-A-S, New Africa Studies. And I thought I was genius. I was like, yes, you came up with a good idea. And then so I originally said Al Nas. And Yusuf quite promptly corrected me and said, "Sister, you can't be the." So I said, okay. So he said, "You have to call it An Nas." So I was like, okay, I got it. Now, wallahi, when I named it An Nas, I was not thinking about the surah An Nas. It was literally New Africa Studies. So then from there, I had to do a little research because I got in trouble by Brother Yusuf Nasir. And I say, okay, well, let me understand the surah. And so the surah was mankind. Look at Allah. Once again, I just didn't know that it was. So here she comes. You see how she got these two pigtails? I didn't do them, though. That's her. So, An Nas, in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind, the sovereign of mankind, the God of mankind, from the evil of the retreating whisperer, who whispers evil into the breast of mankind, from among the jinn and mankind. This is what it's about. This is her memory. She's having a really strong memory right now. So, mankind, right? Who whispers evil into the breast of mankind, right? So it's about retreating from the whisperers. I was like, oh, that's deep. All right. So it connects to childhood, right? We want to make sure that children always have the skills to retreat from the whisperers, right? We want that to start from the beginning, from the depth, right? From the very baseline of who they are foundationally. So it all worked out. And so Sister Clara Muhammad had a vision for her own children, which was the same for me. I had a vision for my own children. I had these experiences as a young child, and I told myself, I want my children to have these same levels of experiences, and I couldn't figure out how I was going to do that. So An Nas came as the answer, for me at least. And then Sister Zainab was the perfect person to help me on this journey, and she was ready for that. So, because, right? How many have heard it's a very popular African saying, I am because we are. I am because we are. And I actually was introduced to this more recently because I was involved in different organizations. And it has stuck with me for different reasons, but I didn't really understand. I understand more now in my own reflection of self what it means to me. And so I did a little research, and it's Ubuntu. And there's a story that goes with it, so I'm going to read the story. Ubuntu is a very nice story from Africa. The motivation behind Ubuntu culture in Africa, an anthropologist proposed a game to the African tribal children. And I can bet you money this anthropologist did not look like the African children, but it's okay. He placed a basket of sweets near a tree and made the children stand 100 meters away. Then announced that whoever reaches first would get all the sweets in the basket. When he said, ready, set, go, do you know what all of these children did? They all held each other's hand, ran together towards the tree, then divided the sweets equally among themselves and ate the sweets and enjoyed it. When the anthropologist asked them why did they do so, they answered Ubuntu, which meant, how can one be happy when the others are sad? Ubuntu in their language meant, I am because we are. A strong message for all of the generations to follow. So let all of us always have this attitude to go and spread happiness wherever we go. So let's have Ubuntu in our life. I am because we are. So I said, okay. I was like, I get that, right? Who am I? I am because of all of these things. But then I had to go to the Quran. Now, I couldn't go to Google and not go to the Quran. I didn't have time to check in with my dad, so please correct me if any error comes up. So I always known that the hadith or through stories of the Quran said Allah said be, right? Allah said be. So it says, never think that any request you have is too much for Allah. He says be, and it is. So he said be for each of us, and it was. So be, because, I was like, okay, be. When Allah said for us to be, it wasn't a gift, or it was a gift, but it was also a responsibility. When he said be, he gave you a responsibility. In him giving you life, you took with that life responsibility. So you have to be cause, right? What is your cause? What is your be? Why did Allah say be here, right? You have a cause. So you have a be cause. Does that make sense? Come on, because I'm about to go there. Y'all got to keep up. You got to keep up. Okay? Everybody has a because, because that's the way Allah created you to be. He created you to have a because. So, what is a life without a cause? Right? A life has to have a cause. So, a cause creates an effect. Right? So when you have a because, you create an effect somewhere. And the thing is, you don't know where that effect actually lands. You may think that your cause lands at a very particular place, and in reality it lands somewhere else, or and it has ripple effects, right? So Allah told you to be, He gave you that responsibility, right? And in that that responsibility says, I'm here cause, you have a cause why you're here. So there's going to be an effect that comes with that. So I thought about my becauses, right? So I have a because. An Nas is one of my causes, right, why I'm here. But I realized that I have a lot of becauses too. I am because a lot of individuals who are here today made me have a because. So, come on, get ready. Y'all need to pay attention. The people in my life, the memories I gain, and the experiences I have make me who I am. My because is a reflection of all of the becauses I have collected up to this point, and that I now stand before you. I have so many memories, and I spend hours, literally, trying to organize these memories in a chronological or a categorical way so that you all could understand how all these memories kind of make me who I am today. But then I had an epiphany. It's no way for me to organize my memories for you. The memories are for me. It's not for you to understand the significance of these memories, but I do want you to understand that my memories continue to serve and preserve me for the be Allah created me for. Ubuntu says, I am because we are. So for me, that means I am because of Sister Clara Muhammad's commitment to her children. I am because Sister Daya Taha wrote the CMS song. I am because Sister Wafia was the best first grade teacher I've ever known. I am because my oldest sister was my EDC teacher and wrote the best children's play of all times, Hipparella, Hipparella, Hipparella. I am because we played Street Fighter, Super Mario Brothers, and Mortal Kombat on the first example of a flat screen TV I've ever had. I am because Brother Sadiq taught me how to play football and called me No Hands Hanifa. I am because Brother Raouf told us to keep it simple in Arabic class. He know the rest. I am because Sister Vivian introduced me to computers and I still to this day would play Oregon Trail. I am because I ate hot lunch every day. I am because I never wanted to miss the shabuya roll call. I am because Brother Emmett was a stone cold janitor and you bet not step on his wet floors. I am because Sister Nisa taught me to be patient with babies in the nursery, and it's why Sister Aisha trusted me with Qiyam and Zayn. I am because Sister Cora taught me the colors with Fat the Cat. My name is Fat the Cat. I'm happy and I'm fat. And I can change my colors just like that. I am because Sister Jamila made me love some soup and popcorn balls. I am because Sister Zakia Rashid was the only one who we could go spend the night with on the school day. I am because Sister Brenda Adeen's office was my favorite room at Sister Clara Muhammad School. I am because Brother James brought that street loyalty to my father and to Masjidul Waritheen. I am because Sister Saliha loved education as much as she loved some Kenny G. Raise them up. I am because Sister Carla had jail tips, before gel tips was a thing, and she used to carry a pearl pistol in her shoe for those late nights. I am because I used to squeeze between the metal gate and the building to get back to the playground when the gate got locked. I am because Sister Samia made sure we took the American tones out of our Muslim names. I am because Sister Miriam Rashada gave me fish kisses every Friday, and Brother Yusuf and his wife always wore their Friday best. I am because Sister Nita used to wash my hair, and I could hear her bangles cling and clang and cling and clang. I am because Brother Rashid Ali let me change instruments 5 times, and I still remember drum corps beat number 1. I am because when I came up, there was so many Khadijas in our community, we started adding adjectives. I am because Brother Salim is the men's warehouse. I am because Sister Zakia Omar's kids became my blood siblings. I am because Little Rashad married Manaima. I am because Sister Vanessa and DeShannon took us on our first jet skiing trip. I am because Sister Brenda and Sister Ethel are sisters and my mom's best friends. I am because Sister Georgetta let me watch her grandson at my first child care business in my sister's living room. I am here because it's the first place my nephew showed his artistic genius. Hey, Diddle Diddle, the cat in the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon, and he was not too. I am because I remember when everyone came to see my brother receive his name, Muhammad. And because his wife is his Khadija. Come on now. I am because my middle sister took a black eye from me on that playground. Come on. And I promise you my nieces will know that story. Allah. Come on. I am because no one can call the azan like Brother Rashid Shabazz. Allah. I am because Sister Amina Latifa Shaheed always has the largest ring of keys, and you know what they say about the person with the most keys. Come on, Minnie. I am because Brother Khalid can blue check verify everything I have said thus far. I am because Sister Habiba was the hardest PE teacher I ever had, and she was the carpool queen. I am here because this is where I hung out with my non-Muslim boyfriend, where he gave the most rivaled marriage proposal, and where we had the most epic wedding. I am because this is where we will raise our children as Muslims. I am because I still know the first and last names of all my Muslim friends, and Rashana Bashir and Rakaya Adeen are still my best friends and they don't even know it. I am because Brother Rashad doesn't say much, but he has a music CD. I am because Brother Anthony is the best example of an Islamic philanthropist I will ever know. I am because the no cookie came after the regular chocolate chip cookie that I wanted every Friday. I am because Sister Tarlina can literally run circles around everyone in this room. I am because Brother Lucky is a businessman. I am because the evening of excellence, the evening of elegance became the evening of excellence. I am because of sweet and sour chicken at the Night of Power, lime green t-shirts at Run for Your Life, awkward performances at cultural nights, and rolling down the hills of Mosswood Park. I'm almost there.
That's all right. Keep it going. Raise it.
I am because I still would wear a throwback CMS sweatsuit. I am because one day I want to be like that sister who wants to remain unnamed. I am because Brother Abdul Rahman was the real life consumer report to keeping record of my father's wisdom. I am because I still see Sister Tahida and Sister Sheba twirling on the runway. I am because the man you all call Imam is my father. I am because my mother is a Muslim Marvel character. I am because I am legend. And my children will be legacy. All of my memories continue to serve me and help me to understand why I must be a cause and why An Nas will forever be an entity at Masjidul Waritheen, inshallah. May Allah continue to bless me to be as He has intended. Thank you. This sister, now she got to get VIP, but Allah knows best. I do child care for a living. That's what I do. I run child care. She was the example I had of child care. At her house on Virginia Avenue in Oakland. I remember going to that daycare and trying to figure out how she watch all these damn kids. How she watch all these kids in here. So I appreciate you, Sister Dana.
Good. Need a water.
Wow, all those memories. Wow. Man, that's a lot of memories. A lot of memories. She was saying that, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. Man, memories. Okay, so we're gonna take a little break because
It's not really a break. It's not a real break. I'm sorry. It's not a real break because we're set up. So I actually don't want you no. I don't want everyone to move because I believe Sister Vanessa, we're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Where are you? Okay. So we are ready to give out the graduate awards, and I'm a part of this part, so I'm sorry, Sister Name. I'm understanding. Sister Maisha, we need your project. So we have an Nas committee, and we were sweating making sure that we got this event together. So Sister Maisha, you have a key piece of our awards. Yes, we are. So what we're gonna do is, and Sister Camila Shuaib, are you represented for the women's group? Alhamdulillah. Come on, sister. Come on up here, sister. Sister Sauda, does she have the tools to do that? Yes, she does. Let's see. So, graduates, this is an opportunity for you to shine. But before that moment, I realized that is my student speaker before we give out awards? No. Keynote? Oh, you're after. No, sister. No. Graduate awards. You right here. But I'm going to switch it up while we prepare, and I'm going to ask, I know this is a little off schedule, Sister Sanaya, but I'm going to ask you to come on up. Do you want me to hold it for you, or you want to hold it? So Sister Sanaya has been a member of An Nas since literally the first class of An Nas. She was there. And I was talking to her mom, and her mom, she's homeschooled, alhamdulillah. And this is her first graduation. So she was very excited to be able to have an official graduation. And in that, she wanted to be our student speaker. And I said, she's the perfect one. She absolutely. Yes, I didn't think about it. So she has prepared something for us this evening. Do you want me to hold the mic for you? Okay, I'm going to hold it for you.
Okay, so assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is An Nas Graduation, and it's such an honor to be here today, surrounded by my family, friends, and community. I feel very welcome and supported when I'm here. I appreciate all the encouragement and love that's been given to me. Now I'm going to give my thoughts on An Nas, but before that, I want to give a big thank you to Sister Hanifa for putting this together and thinking about the children of Masjidul Waritheen. I really appreciate that. But yes, An Nas is wonderful. They have provided an Arabic class for me ever since I was 7, led by teacher Zainab and Imam Zaid. An Nas has recently ended a summer camp. We went on fun field trips like Six Flags, the movies, and trampoline parks, and etc. I believe it's very important that the young generation build friendship together as a community, and An Nas has given the opportunity to do that. I look forward to what Sister Hanifa has planned for the future. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
All right, Sister Camila, we back. All right, here we go. So, this event is about showering our graduates. That's what this is about. I mean, literally, the most important part of this is about showering our graduates with appreciations from us as a community, so that they know that you all are valued, deeply. And the only reason that we will continue to exist as a community is if you all continue to bring your value to our community. So we appreciate you. So we're going to start with our kindergarten group. So it's not really kindergarten. So this is 2 years. So we're acknowledging their transition from kindergarten to other grades. But since it's 2 years, some of our graduates are going to second grade, but they'll get a chance to speak. So can I have Jacob Peters, Amir Ali, and Aziz Zarif come on up. Stand right here.
So it says, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Cool. A'udhu Rabbik Nas, Malikin Nas, Ilahin Nas, Min Shawil Waswasahan Nas, Alladhi Yuwaswasu fi Saduin Nas, Min Jannati wan Nas. And the English says, say, I seek refuge with the Lord, the cherisher of mankind, the king of mankind, the judge of mankind, from the mischief of the whisperer of evil, who withdraws after his whisper, the same who whispers into the hearts of mankind, among jinn and among men. This award is presented to, this particular one is Amir Ali on this day, August 14th, 2021, by the community of Masjidul Waritheen, to acknowledge your endeavors and success. May Allah continue to develop your sacred human nature.
Give each of you an opportunity to say something, if you like, to the community. So Aziz, I'm going to hold the mic for you first. don't have nothing to say? That's okay. Thank you. It's okay, that's perfect. Come on, brother, we've been practicing this all week.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Jacob Peters, and I'm 7 years old, and I'm about to be in second grade. I like to play my games and do karate.
Now we have more gifts for you, so don't stay right here. So the women's group has prepared gifts for our graduates, and we also have graduates who are out of town who we will be sending gifts to. So Sister Camila will be presenting the kindergarten group with their gifts from the women's group. Okay, she's going to present to all of the graduates at the end. Okay, so now this is the fun part for the kindergarten group. So you all, these are gifts from your Masjid community. So you get to rip it in front of everybody. Go ahead, open your gift. See what you got. Let's see what you got. This next group is honestly the original, like really the original group of An Nas. This middle school group, they were like the first, all of them were really our first An Nas. So I'm going to have you guys all come up at once. So we have Issa Sahim, we have Ismail Peters, Reed, I always forget your last name, Reed, tell me your last name, baby. Reed Jones, brother. Come on, Reed Jones. Amal Williamson and Aisha Ali. Come on up. So Sister Zainab is going, and remember all of the certificates read the same. So she's going to hand them all their certificates, and then, yes, she is going to be prepared. Now, Sister Maisha, Moxie, okay, I'm sorry. She had a committee to make these leis. They was working hard to make these leis for our young people, so we appreciate you. So everybody don't open that yet. Let's wait. There's 6 people up here, right? Who am I missing? Sanaya, what you doing? Oh, Sanaya! I'm sorry, Sanaya. Sanaya Zarif. I was about to say, now I know I didn't miscount that bad. All right, Sanaya Zarif. All right, so this is our middle school group, and then I'm going to give each of them an opportunity. Sanaya, would you like to say something else?
I just want to say thank you, and we're really happy, and I really appreciate being here. I appreciate the gifts, and I really appreciate seeing everyone's faces. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for everything.
I just wanted to say thank you for all coming. You didn't have to do this, but I appreciate everything you did for me. I also appreciate the gift, but not because it's just a gift. I appreciate the fact that you gave it to me.
Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Williamson. I'm 13 years old. I'm going to the 8th grade next week. I'm currently a purple belt in karate, and I like to cook and skateboard.
I just wanted to say thank you for everyone coming.
All right, so let me put this part down. Hold on. Let's put this part down. Let's put this part down. Hold on, because I don't want y'all. Come on. All right. Here we go. All right, this is my middle group. These is really, genuinely, this is the original An Nas crew. Genuinely, these groups. All right, go ahead. 1, 3. We're going to open it up together. 1, 2, 3. Go.
You think you're lying?
Community to see. Wait a minute. So, you see how this group is so cool, calm, and collected? It has a lot to do with where they are developmentally, that they are responding in this way. But their eyeballs are screaming for you, trust me, okay? So, now this is the best way for you guys to stay connected, right? You guys all have a way to communicate, and I want you guys to FaceTime with each other and do all of these things because it's very, very important for you guys to stay connected, especially with everything going on. So I appreciate you, and I hope you all appreciate that gift. All right, National Waritheen. This is what we're doing. Okay. All right. Come on, you guys can we go on to the next group. Thank you so much. So we have next our high school. So these are our 2 individuals. We have a male, a brother, and a sister graduate, and they have graduated from high school. Come on up. Come on, high school. So this is our high school graduates. Now, we have a repeat offender up here because this sister was actually in our last graduation. So some of you may ask, well, why is she here again? She said, I ain't trying to do high school for 4 years. So she embarked on community college courses so that she could complete her high school education quickly. Okay? So, I'll give you an opportunity.
I would just like to thank everybody for coming out here and supporting.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Here we go. So you guys, here's your chance. Here. I'll hold it for you. All right, on 3. No. Here we go. Oh, yeah, you didn't say it. I'm sorry. Say it.
Amani Shabazz.
All right, Amani and Abdullah. 2 A's. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. Show us. Show the I mean, it's no way you can go to college unprepared. You got to be prepared. So we inshallah, your MacBooks can help you along your college journey. Thank you very much. All right. Now we have 1 college graduate. Come on, sister. Come on. Now, she was most of these students were Claire Muhammad. She was a Claire Muhammad School child. Do you see? She got a mask on and her eyes is like, boom. She was in Sister Zainab's kindergarten class. And her first and second grade class. So we love you. And that's her mama. And what'd you say? Oh, and Sister Vanessa, yes, that's her mama. All right. Sir, I'm sorry, y'all. Is there anything that you would like to say?
I just would like to thank everyone for being here today. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by all of this love and beauty. So, yes, my name is Yana Williamson. Just a little bit about my journey this far. My first and second years of college, I attended San Diego State University, and I was afforded the opportunity to study abroad in Spain. And I was there for 2 weeks, and we studied human impacts on global climate change. My third year of college, I transferred to San Francisco State University, where I studied environmental studies with an emphasis in social justice. And I also work at UC Berkeley now. I'm a research assistant, and we're exploring the correlation between indoor air pollution from cooking and children with asthma. And yes, I graduated a year early, so thank you. And next week I will be moving to LA, living life and working. In December I will be applying to grad school and hopefully go to a HBCU. Thank you.
Come on, Yana. Go ahead, Sister Yana. Go on, that's you, sis. Go on, sis. Open it, sis. The white boxes are nice. Yes, Yana. Now, you know, you're going to be a professional in grad school. You got to have a professional computer. So there you go to your MacBook. Thank you. Once again, this is all. This is all because of the contributions of individuals at Masjidul Waritheen that we are able to do this for our young people. Thank you very much. So, come on, sis. So, sister, we have more gifts. And it comes from the women's group at Masjidul Waritheen. They have their own presentation for the graduates.
Let's take a deep breath first. One more. Okay. I have to do that to ensure that the waterworks don't get started, so I have to get grounded in my body here. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamu alaikum, Masjidul Waritheen family, friends, parents, students, graduates, grass, lights, balloons, all that is here right now. I'm Camila Shuaib, and I'm here to represent the women of Masjidul Waritheen. Yes, and I want to, I got really in Kuba mode, so I'm not going to do that, okay? So Quran and life example of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to promote role modeling for Muslim women, to promote sisterhood and safety, to institutionalize the means to which present and a future needs of generations for Muslim women and our community in order to fulfill the commands of Allah and establish Ummah. Our values the importance of Muslim women in all her human potential and abilities as women is as expressed necessarily and fulfill the command of Allah is to establish Ummah. So that I wanted to make very clear because many people think that the women of Masjidul Waritheen are just to cook the food, just to, put up some curtains or lay some streamers. But the real word that was given in the conversation was that we are the irrigation system. We provide the life to ensure that you can do and pursue the things that you want to pursue. So when we fundraise, this fundraising is not to build up a particular account for a particular thing. It is here specifically to water this garden. water these seeds, water the individuals, and help to support them as they journey towards their happiness, to journey towards their bliss, to support what it is that they want to make happen. Assalamu alaikum. I was just seeing some new faces. You see eyes, and then you don't see their face. So, sometimes I have to make sure to acknowledge that when I see it. Anyway, so I want to make this quick point in regards to that because, and then I'm going to give the awards. And I'm looking at the timer, so, bear with me here. My little glasses. So I'm at the age now where I wear these little reading glasses, right? And I'm so proud of them. I'm very proud of them because though my sight is leaving, my vision is clear, honey. So let's be real. Let me say that at first, okay? So I'm gonna hold this up so I can see it better. So we said the mission of it. So in the ayat in the Quran, Surah 4, ayat 122. But those who believe and do deeds of righteousness, we shall soon admit them to gardens with rivers flowing beneath, to dwell therein forever. Allah's promise is truth, and whose words can be truer than Allah's. I want us to look around as we are outside in this garden, this place where vegetation grows. Life is happening and transition at the same time. We are honoring new growth, and this growth is being nurtured by the women of Masjidul Waritheen. A river pushes and it submits, and a river is sweet. So I think about a trip that we took as, a long time ago when I was young. And this was a memory of a family trip we took to Yosemite, a community trip that we took to Yosemite. And we went hiking and we saw a river. And my dad leaned down in the river and drank the water directly from the river. And I was like, I was a little stranged by that. And he said the water is clean. The water is cleaned by the rocks as it gushes forward, right? And it also makes those rocks smooth. That the force of the river over a while, it makes it smooth. So when I think about this river is the women of Masjidul Waritheen. And we make things easier for you to make your journey as to where it is that you would like to go. So I also reflected on the beauty of this river, the beauty that it gives to the forest, the form that it gets from the trees and how it's protected, and the rocks give it direction. Now, let's continue this river. We hear it is spoken in the Quran as a feature of paradise. So we get an opportunity to get a glimpse of what paradise is when women are allowed to move in a natural state, when we're allowed to create sweet moments like this, when we're allowed to create beauty in all of its glory, right? So, and we ask that the men of the community support and give it form. But let us move naturally, because then we can give all of the good, lovely, beautiful things that we see now by watering these young seeds that will in turn become rivers or become the trees that give it its form in this community. So when we speak of Hagar and Hagar's movement and the running, the river was always there, right? But it was established from the prayers of a mother. And so I think it's so beautiful as Hanifa was giving her speech. I didn't know that she was going to go in that direction, right? But An Nas is a product of a mother's prayer. A product of a mother's prayer to save her child. And this is what this moment is. This moment, it was created out of a prayer to save our children. And so we want to make sure that you understand the value and how very important this moment is for us. And so a message to our graduates. Surah 10, Ayat 9, this is from Surah Yunus, and I'm going to leave all of those other notes that I left out because I feel the energy like Camila, get to it. Okay, those who believe and do righteousness, their Lord will guide them because of their faith. Beneath them will flow rivers in gardens of bliss. So we know the story of Yunus. They kept trying to go away from his community to find that love, and still Allah turned him right back, said, no, your work is here. This is where your work is. So what we want to understand, want you to know is that when we invest in you, it's like, no, your work is here, this community, right? So you might get some good stuff from what they might have out there, get a good check or get whatever, but I'm telling you that Allah will still send you back right here
because this is where the work really is. And this is where you plant your seeds. And the rivers, like the women that Hanifa talked about, are because, like the Nitas that taught me, and the Lynn Rosenblads and the EOE committee, that we are a product of that, then this is where your immortality lies, right? So we would like to water you all with some gifts on behalf of the women of Masjidul Waritheen. And it's a whole bunch of them. So we're going to start with Amir Ali. Come on up. Oh, there we go. Aziz Zarif. Yes. Jacob Peters. Adam Hamid. Okay. Number 10. Khalif Bryant. Okay. Reed Jones. Ahmad Williamson. Sanaya Zarif. Issa Sahin. Aita Ali. Ali. Oh, this one's for you, hon. Aita. Here we go. Abdullah Brahma. Yana Williamson. Right. Here you go. Thank you. He's gonna do these. Oh, okay. Okay, so great. So I am going to leave the higher education awards here for the imam to deliver. Okay, so I'm going to sit them here, but they are very specific, and once he calls them out, I'll bring your gift up for each of you. Yes? Okay, good stuff. Thank you so very much. What am I missing? Oh, no, they don't have to open it here. Yeah, I think that they could take it back to their seats. Did we pull hers out? Yeah, there it is. Amani Shabazz. Yes, that's right, Dad. That's right. Be vocal. There's a whole lot of loving going on. Sometimes we want to make sure everybody get touched. All right. You put them all back. Any more? Look, are we missing any more? I think we got them all. Okay, alhamdulillah. So, on behalf of the women of Masjidul Waritheen, we thank you all. We are appreciative for your hard work and perseverance, and this is a gift from all of the rivers here at Masjidul Waritheen. We appreciate you.
Now we're going to have the men of Masjidul Waritheen present a very special scholarship award.
I'm pushing this brother right now. So, the Rashid Ali Enrichment Scholarship, we introduced it our first year of An Nas Graduation. It was the same year in which Brother Rashid went on to Allah, and may Allah be pleased with him. And so, this is our first year actually giving out scholarships. And we have collected little funds here and there, like up until this point, but I called Brother Shahid, and he's the leader of the men's group. And I said, hey, we need to raise money for the Rashid Ali Scholarship. And then I'm going to let him take the story from there.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, so Hanifa hit me up and gotcha. All right. Hanifa contacted me, said that she had, I believe, about 3 scholarships, certain amount of money. In my mind, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it seemed a little low. So I proposed that the men's group we give a little bit more, and we did. I think we raised each scholarship maybe $100. But then even after that, we realized this is something that's really important, so we need to actually push this even more. So that's when we actually had sort of a campaign to have different members of the community and even outside of the community donate money for this. So at the end of that campaign, we actually added another scholarship and then raised all the amounts of the scholarship maybe 4 times what it was initially. So, yeah. Well, with that said, I'm going to hop right into it. The name of the scholarship is the Rashid Ali Enrichment Scholarship, aka Ray. So the Ray Scholarship is to honor a pioneer of Masjidul Waritheen, Brother Rashid Ali, as he was committed to providing our children and youth enriching experiences through his love and music. Award recipients have demonstrated this same love and passion in their lives for enrichment activities that will continue to serve their excellence for a lifetime. And now we'll get into the scholarships. So first, we have Jabril and Umi Green. Next up, we have Ismail Peters. And last but not least, we have Kyrie Zarif. Brother Kyrie, we are. Does anyone want to accept the scholarship on his behalf? I didn't even do you want to disclose the amount or no? Okay. So the amount of each scholarship is $500.
So reach out to me and we'll make sure that you get your scholarship. But there he goes. Come on, Brother Kyrie. So let me add a little bit to why we chose each of these individuals. Thank you. These individuals have shown such a high commitment to their extracurricular activities. Each of them have a different extracurricular activity, and I will give them a chance to speak if they would like. So Ismail Peters, what is in your extracurricular activity?
Karate. Karate.
What have you achieved in karate?
A black belt.
I like to call them the Green Brothers. I got a cold picture. I got to show y'all this picture. Got their name on the back, say USA. I was like, what I'm talking about. So I'm going to give you all a chance to share a little bit about your fencing journey.
Hello. Hi, my name is Jabril Green, and I'm a fencer. So that means I stab people for a living. Okay. Hey, yeah, I've been doing it for about 10 years. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I just do it for the fun of it. And I know what you put in is what you get out. So this year I haven't won any national medals, but that's my goal. So yeah. And also, you know, not this Olympics. The next Olympics is going to be in Paris, but the one after that is going to be in LA. And I plan on being there. Same as last night.
morning, everyone. My name is Uni Green. I've been fencing for about 7 years now. One of my highest rankings in fencing was top 45 in the U.S. in the junior division. One of my goals, well, my highest goal in fencing is to compete in the Olympics. I'm planning on going to Paris in 2024. So I got 4 years to prepare, so I plan on being there.
Kyrie is cold. I'm gonna hold you, brother. So, Kyrie, I should let your mama do this. Yes. Come on, mama. Come on, I want to hear it. Come on. Oh, yeah. You just got $500 for skateboarding, brother.
Assalamualaikum, everybody. So Kyrie has been skateboarding since he was 3 years old, and he is phenomenal at it. Naturally, with ease, not a lot of effort, but he works really hard. It has been really exciting and rewarding for my husband and I and our family to just watch his tenacity, and our hope is that he applies that same fall down, get back up, and do it again drive to many other areas of his life. We recently traveled to San Diego, where he competed in a skateboarding competition. Before that, he competed in Sacramento and he won first place. So his skills they continue to level up, and we appreciate the community supporting and acknowledging him today.
They just added karate and skateboarding to the Olympics this year. So we might have future Olympians across the board. So inshallah. So we want to support you. Please always update the community on things that you all are doing so that people can know to send you that love, even if it's just in prayers. We want the best for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the brothers group, he's not telling the whole story. They raised so much money that we have funds for next year already. So, they did an excellent job. We appreciate the men's group for that hard push and support. Thank you.
All right. This is a very exciting moment right here, because we're going to have someone come up and present the awards to our doctorates. Very, very special. So the individual that will be presenting that will be our own Imam Fahim Shuaib.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. One thing you can count on is I'm cold too, so don't worry. I want y'all to know that I know. It's cold. Alhamdulillah. But our hearts are warm, alhamdulillah, by it all. And I'm going to make my stay brief, alhamdulillah. I don't have a particular order, but I know who it is. I have to say something, right? Oh, okay, good. I want to read this poem that you probably heard many times. But it is the reason you heard it so many times is because it is relevant to matters like this. And it's called The Bridge Builder. It says, an old man going a lone highway came at the evening cold and gray to a chasm vast and deep and wide, through which was flowing a sullen tide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fear for him, but he turned when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. Old man, said a fellow pilgrim near, you are wasting your strength with building here. Your journey will end with the ending day. You never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build the bridge at even tide? The builder lifted his old gray head. Good friend, in the path I have come, he said. There follows after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. This chasm that was but as naught to me, to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I'm building the bridge for him. What we see here, a quick and immediate example. Yahya Abdul Mateen II. Anybody know that name?
Yes.
All right. Yahya Abdul Mateen II. You go to the website, Masjidul Waritheen's website. He's in that group picture of young people, all smiles, as a part of that whole group, right? So where is he now? Where is he now? But he's right here. He is massive. He's major. He's very, very potent, and his roots, Islamically, spiritually speaking, are in this community, inshallah. To take the time to say what needs to be said about the accomplishment of these persons who have accomplished this degree, this doctorate degree, we talk about it, and from a professional perspective, when we talk about someone who is a doctor of medicine, that these are major accomplishments, and we have every motivation to simply let these people, as they continue to soar, let them know that when your old mama, when your old daddy, when your old uncle, when your old auntie from Masjidul Waritheen, remember that we were there and that we support you and that we believed in you, and we are really honored by your presences here. The one who is absent, I'm going to go ahead and mention, Sister Najwa Sabri. She's probably away traveling with her brother. They are very, very close. Probably traveling with her brother on his birthday, which is tomorrow. And they're wonderful. But she is also joined at the hip with Sa'aba Ashura Ra'id, who is also here with us. And more to say about her momentarily. And also Dr. Hanifa Shuaib Peters, alhamdulillah, who has demonstrated her continued connection here. These are very, very important individuals and very, very distinguished accomplishments and achievements, and we really can't say enough to really say what needs to be said on that. But the distinction, one of the distinctions is, I can't open this. Okay. In this world, it's usual that the higher you go in education, the more you expect people to serve you. Whereas Islamically speaking, the higher you grow in education, the more you are expected to serve. So Dr. Hanifa Peters shows that she is committed to that. Of course, I've known her all her life, okay? And her doing and giving and acting is genuine. It's very special. So let me go ahead and where is she? Okay, she's there. As I can fry. Look, I can bring home the bacon. No, fry it up in the pan. That's beef bacon. Y'all know that, right? That for you. I have looked inside. I'm sure it's a little more than a thank you card. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure of that. These are the An Nas Awards for the doctor. No, I guess I didn't know that. You know you gotta level up. If you gotta level up, and you're gonna do this right here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It says, "And say, my Lord, increase me in knowledge." This award is presented to Dr. Hanifa Peters on this day, August 14, 2021. To acknowledge your commitment to excellence and education as a member of Masjidul Waritheen community. May Allah continue to develop your sacred human nature. Alhamdulillah. So each of these awards are the same, correct? Any words, Dr. Peters?
You know what? This is
Put the mic.
I appreciate you all. This is not about me. This is about the us. This is the we. So I appreciate you.
And we appreciate you. Alhamdulillah. And Dr. Saba Ashura Raeed. There's a critical distinction that I want to be sure that we appreciate. This woman is multi-credentialed in a number of fields of medicine with degrees from the highest institutions of learning in this country. And she comes here tonight to spend this time. It's not, she does honor to us by being here with us. She's a very humble person, and you need to understand this. Power travels along the path of least resistance. It's the humble people that are the powerful people. And the humility and the honor that she shows us by being here with us on this night in this cold backyard and all of that, I want to hold it up. I've heard a part of her story. Most of us haven't heard her story as it relates to her academic life and the challenges in the institutional life. I've been fortunate enough to hear some of it, but out of her humility, many of us, we probably wouldn't hear it until there's that time and that moment for her to elaborate on it. But I'm going to cut it right now. It's a blessing that we have seen her grow and evolve. She has been touched by the waters of many educational institutions in the Oakland community. Bilal ibn Rabah, Ihsan Institute. I think the Zarifs had a school somewhere that was a part of it. Let me stop talking and let the doctor make a house call. But
this is such a beautiful evening, and my heart is full, my heart is warm. I'm just so grateful to be here, grateful to Hanifa for including me. When she asked me, I was like, I'm 36, right? I don't know if I should be graduating from the kindergarten, but I understand being here. I understand what you're trying to do. I understand that you're trying to show the legacy of our masjid. And I was looking at the slideshow, and Brother Rashid's name has come up so many times this evening. That just shows how connected we all were to him. But there was a picture that came up, and it reminded me of a photo I came across recently. It was a photo of a drawing that he used to have in his home, and it was of me, Khadija Ali, and Daima Alim on our graduation from kindergarten. And that was my first graduation, and I was here. And since, I've probably had 15 graduations. My uncle will tell you, maybe 20. My uncle each time says, she don't get a job, when she don't get a job? Another graduation, but I'm so blessed that the final one is here. The final one is here in my home. And I'm so honored to be able to celebrate it with all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for this honor, for this award.
And let me do the full reading on this. Dr. Saba Bilqis Raeed Akbar. There you go. Allahu Akbar. All right. Am I done here? Oh, I'm closing the whole thing down. Okay, well, let's get it done. All right, let us pray. Amen. Oh yeah, we got Liz.
I want my leg.
Yeah, okay. Oh, my bad.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah.
All right. All right. So we got that on behalf of the women of Masjidul Waritheen.
All right, we want you to tear open this thing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got to see how we level up with the PhDs, with the doctors. Let's see. So bust them open. Let us know what's happening.
We can do this.
Okay. So what do we have here? Apple Watch. Allahu Akbar. Good. All right. What we got here? What are those? Headphones? The Apple headphones? Hey, all you gotta do is just say the latest. Whatever the latest Apple got.
And it's my fault that it's actually not here. The doctorates have also been gifted from the community $1,000 in cash. So we will receive, you, myself, and Sister Najwa will receive that cash gift. And it's because of the community that we are able to receive that gift.
And there's a gift from the women. You already did that? Or you gonna do something? You already did that. All right, well, go ahead.
Yes, you can open it. On behalf of the women of Masjidul Waritheen, gold, real gold of value in its weight, and on it, and on the charm is a Quran, a miniature Quran. Keep that close into your heart to let you know the value that you bring to the community, and we are so very grateful for you.
And don't get it twisted. This is gold. This is not gold plate. This that stuff that those of you who made Hajj, you know, you go inside the little jewelry operations and you see them hanging around there. That's what we're talking about right there, all right? Congratulations. Alhamdulillah. Well, yes. Go ahead and let it, if you stand up, your blood will circulate too also. All right, that's good. Congratulations. So, alhamdulillah, the volunteers from An Nas under the aegis of New Africa Kitchen and the Ready Steady team, I know that food is ready to come out, ready to serve, and I think it's boxed up, inshallah. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, I want to thank you all. I would really count yourself as being very, very special, because this is the beginning of something of a new legacy. It's like, okay, this is this year, and you're able to say, I was at the first one, right? It's so everything leveled up. The kindergarten, those transitioning from kindergarten, and then what happened for our doctorates and beyond, those beyond high school and college, etc. It's like next year we're gonna take it up. And inshallah, maybe we'll be in a more freer space with regard to the conditions of the public, i.e. COVID and what have you. And we really put on the dog, as the old saying goes. So we look forward to that being next year. So those of you who know you have graduates coming up next year, look forward for the boxes that need to be checked in order to have those that you're interested in engage in this process and being appreciated and respected in this setting next year, inshallah. Thank you so much. So if you would just simply bow your heads and I'll make a short supplication, and that will be the end. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. Oh Allah, give us the excellent things in this world and the excellent things in the world to come, and save us from the chastisement of the fire. And oh Allah, let not our hearts deviate now after you have guided us aright, and grant us a mercy from your own presence, for surely you are the grantor of bounties without measure. Amen. Assalamu alaikum.